How Orwellian has the Democrat Party become? Let's count the ways. What's up, everybody? It's Armin 1979, and we're diving deep into a topic that's been gnawing at me. How Orwellian has the Democrat Party become? Because let's be honest, the parallels are getting a little too close for comfort. We're talking doublethink, we're talking thought police, we're talking about a whole lot of Ministry of Truth vibes coming from the left. And it's not just me, right? You see it too. So today we're breaking down 4 chilling quotes from Orwell's masterpiece, 1984. And trust me, by the time we're done, you'll be seeing red, or maybe a very specific shade of blue. First up, who controls the past controls the future. Who controls the present controls the past. Now, before you click away thinking this is some highfalutin intellectual mumbo-jumbo, let me break it down. This is about power. Who gets to tell the story? Who gets to decide what we remember and what we forget? Because that, my friends, shapes our entire understanding of the world. Look at the woke mob tearing down statues, trying to erase history. They're not just toppling stone and metal, they're trying to topple the very idea of America. And Hollywood, don't even get me started. Remember when they scrubbed the American flag from the moon landing scene in First Man? Or when Governor Cuomo said America was never that great? They're rewriting the narrative right in front of our eyes, and it's not just what they're erasing, but what they're shoving down our throats. Public schools barely teach the Constitution anymore, but they'll give you a crash course in every social justice buzzword under the sun. Colleges, forget about it. They're basically indoctrination centers at this point. Quote number 2, and this one's a doozy. The centuries of capitalism were held to have produced nothing of value. Let's be real. The left hates capitalism. It's the root of all evil according to them. They see a system designed for individual success and scream, injustice. They cry about inequality while sipping lattes on their iPhones, completely oblivious to the irony. Look at the rise of these democratic socialists like Gillum and AOC. They're all about that government cheese, promising free everything while demonizing the very system that allows them to spread their message in the first place. And let's not forget Bernie, the OG socialist, whispering sweet nothings about free healthcare and college into their ears. Remember Occupy Wall Street? Yeah, they were just a bunch of hippies playing hacky sack, right? Wrong, that was the canary in the coal mine, folks. They were railing against the evils of capitalism, and the mainstream media, instead of calling them out, gave them a platform. Chapter 3. It had long been realized that the only secure basis for oligarchy is collectivism. Now, this next quote is where things get really interesting. It had long been realized that the only secure basis for oligarchy is collectivism. Heavy stuff, right? But stick with me, individualism versus collectivism. That's the heart of the matter. Ayn Rand, one of my personal heroes, lays it out perfectly in her textbook of Americanism. Individualism is about self-reliance, personal responsibility, and the freedom to succeed or fail on your own merits. Collectivism, on the other hand, is about surrendering to the group, giving up your individual rights for the supposed good of the collective. And guess what? The democratic socialists, they're all about that collectivist life. They want to control every aspect of your existence, from the words you can say to the amount of money you can make. They see themselves as the enlightened few, the ones who know what's best for the ignorant masses. And Republicans, well, they claim to be for individual liberty, but let's be real, they often fall short. They talk a big game about limited government, but then they're right there with the Democrats, expanding the surveillance state and infringing on our freedoms. Chapter 4. A word contains its opposite in itself. And finally, we come to the last quote, and this one's a real head-scratcher. A word contains its opposite in itself. Sound confusing? Well, welcome to the world of doublethink. This is the Democrats' bread and butter, folks. They twist language, redefine words, all in the name of controlling the narrative. They call anyone who disagrees with them a Nazi. You're concerned about Islamic extremism? Boom, you're Islamophobic. You believe in traditional marriage? Congratulations, you're a homophobic bigot. They've turned these words into weapons designed to silence any opposition. Believe in God? You're a backwards, science-denying Neanderthal. Think the Constitution is the supreme law of the land? You're a racist, sexist, xenophobic dinosaur. So there you have it, folks. The Democrat Party, the party of Orwell, they're not even hiding it anymore. They're using the same tactics, the same language, the same thought control methods as Big Brother himself. But here's the good news. We outnumber them. We, the free-thinking, freedom-loving Americans, we have the power to stop them. But we have to wake up. We have to see what's happening and call it out for what it is. Don't let them get away with their Orwellian BS. Fight back against the thought police, stand up for your individual rights, and never, ever stop questioning the narrative. Because the future of freedom depends on it. Am I wrong? Change my mind.